Good morning, first graders. Happy Wednesday. Mr. Christian here, back to read you another fluffy story. And today we're going to be reading Fluffy and the Firefighters. Of course, the author, again, is Kate McMullan, and the illustrator is Mavis Smith. So, let's find out what the story is about. Save the pig! Firefighter Tom and Firefighter Mike came to Miss Day's classroom. Hello, firefighters, said all the kids. Fluffy did not say anything. He was having his morning nap. Hopefully you're able to find Fluffy. He is. Yeah, he's in there in his cage. Hi, kids, said Firefighter Tom. We are here to tell you about our job. Our uniforms help to protect us when we fight fires. We wear turnout coats and high rubber boots, Tom told the class. Mike put on his turnout coat. He stepped into his high rubber boots. Fluffy turned over in his sleep. We wear thick gloves too, said Tom. Mike pulled on his thick gloves. We wear helmets to protect our heads, said Tom. Mike put on his helmet. His helmet has a flashlight on it, Emma whispered to Wade. That helps him see in the dark. Fluffy did not see anything. He was in dreamland. I wonder what he's dreaming about. What do you think, first graders? What is Fluffy dreaming about? Let's find out. Let's see if the story tells us. Breathing too much smoke makes people sick, said Firefighter Tom. So firefighters breathe air from tanks on their backs. Firefighter Mike put on his air tank. He put on a big mask over his face. A hose connected the mask to the tank. Now Mike can breathe air from the air tank, said Tom. Now he is ready to fight a fire. Hooray for firefighters, said Maxwell. Everyone clapped and cheered. Yeah, hooray for them. Firefighters put their lives at risk to make sure that they save people's lives during burning homes. Hopefully, you feel the same way about firefighters. Should be thankful to have them. The cheering woke Fluffy. He opened his eyes. He saw firefighter Mike. Help! Thought Fluffy. A space monster has landed! Call the police! Call the Marines! Somebody! Save the pig! Fluffy ran around his cage. He squeaked and squeaked. I think Fluffy is scared of Mike, said Jasmine. Firefighters can look scary when they are dressed to fight fires, Tom told the class. But firefighters are your friends. Help, help, thought Fluffy. Mars invader! Somebody, save the pig! Fluffy dove under his food dish. Fluffy is hiding from Mike, said Maxwell. If a firefighter comes to help you, said Tom, don't go under your bed or in a closet. Never ever hide from a firefighter. That is very true. Firefighter? Thought Fluffy. He peeked out from under his food bowl. Did someone say firefighter? Firefighter Mike took off his mask. Hello, Fluffy, he said. Don't be scared of me. Me? Scared? Thought Fluffy. Ha! You must be joking. Fluffy's wild ride. Our fire engine is parked outside, Tom told Miss Day's class. Come and see it. Everyone went outside. Wade brought Fluffy too. Firefighter Carolina drives a fire engine, said Tom. We can call her the chauffeur. Hi, kids, said Carolina. She waved. All the kids waved back. Fluffy waved too. Now, the word chauffeur means that Carolina is the driver. of the fire truck. A fire engine is also called a pumper, said Mike. It pumps water from a fire hydrant through hoses. Very cool, thought Fluffy. I bet I could drive this fire engine. I bet I could be a firefighter. Huh. What do you think, first grade? Do you think Fluffy is able to drive that fire engine? Maybe do you think he can also be a firefighter? Oh no, he looks pretty small for a guinea pig. Maybe. Let's find out if he can drive and also if he can be a firefighter. Firefighters Tom and Mike let the kids sit in the cab of the fire engine. Wade was last in line. Hot dog, said Wade when his turn finally came. He climbed into the cab. He put Fluffy down on the seat. Wade looked at all the dials. He pretended to steer the engine. Then Wade climbed out of the cab. He ran to get in line to hold the fire hose. He forgot about Fluffy. Fluffy was alone in the cab of the fire engine. All right, thought Fluffy. I am a firefighter now. Oh no, Wade forgot him. Huh. Do you think Fluffy's going to be able to drive that fire engine now that he's alone in the truck? Let's find out. Firefighter Fluffy drove the engine fast. He made the siren wail. Whoop, whoop. He honked the horn. Beep, beep. All the cars got out of the way. Fluffy pulled up to the curb. A store was on fire. Now, first grade, is he actually driving the fire truck? Or what do you see in the picture of this page? I see him with his eyes closed in the bottom right. I think maybe he's daydreaming about it. What do you think? Fluffy connected a hose to a fire hydrant. He aimed the hose at the fire. Water shot from the nozzle. Whoosh! In no time, he put the fire out. Fluffy! Cried the guinea pigs. You are you are our hero. Nothing to it, said Fluffy. Suddenly Fluffy left the fire Fluff oh, sorry. Suddenly, Fluffy felt the fire engine lurch. Firefighter Carolina had jumped into the driver's seat. She drove away from the school. She zoomed around a corner. Wow, thought Fluffy. This is fast. Fluffy felt his breakfast gurgling in his tummy. He was not sure he liked going so fast. What do you think, Firefighter Carolina jumped into the fire truck now? Says that she's driving away from the school. She zoomed around a corner pretty fast. What do you think, first graders? Where do you think Firefighter Carolina is going to? Let's find out together. Firefighter Carolina put on the siren. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yikes, thought Fluffy. Carolina honked the horn. Beep, beep. Jeepers, thought Fluffy. He was not sure he liked so much noise. The engine pulled up to a fire. Fluffy felt the heat from the flames. He was not sure he liked being so hot. Fluffy was not sure he wanted to be a firefighter after all. A ladder truck pulled up next to the engine. The firefighters began fighting the fire. They worked as a team. Some firefighters climbed tall ladders. Some cut a hole in the roof and let out the smoke. Some ran into the building to search for people who might be trapped inside. Some held hoses from up high in a bucket They fought the fire for a long time. Fluffy watched from the fire engine. He saw that the firefighters were very brave. He saw how the firefighters worked together as a team. Now he wished he could be part of a firefighting team. Firefighters are real heroes, thought Fluffy. But how can a pig fight fires? Firefighter Fluffy. At last, firefighters Tom, Mike, and Carolina came back to the fire engine. They put away their equipment. Then they got into the cab. Their faces were hot and smudged with smoke. Fluffy thought they looked tired, but he thought they looked happy too. After all, they had put out a fire, and they have saved people's lives. Well, look who's here, said Firefighter Tom. He picked up Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy, said Mike. Fluffy, said Carolina. Are you trying to tell us that you want to be a firefighter? You got that right, said Fluffy. But how can I be a firefighter? Carolina drove back to the firehouse. Tom carried Fluffy inside. He called Miss Day. He told her where he had found Firefighter Fluffy. Firefighter Fluffy? Miss Day laughed. I will tell my students about that. May I bring them to the firehouse this afternoon to pick up Fluffy? Fine, said Tom. See you then. Firefighter Tom carried Fluffy down the hall. Spike, called Tom. You have company. Uh-oh, thought Fluffy. Who is Spike? Spike did not sound like a firefighter, but neither did Fluffy. Then Fluffy saw Spike. He saw a big white dog with black spots. He was curled up on his bed. Spike opened one eye. Good Spike, thought Fluffy. Nice doggy. I think maybe Fluffy's scared to be bothering Spike when he's taking his nap. Firefighter Tom held Fluffy next to Spike. Spike sniffed Fluffy. Fluffy sniffed Spike. Then Tom put Fluffy down beside Spike. Spike did not seem to mind. Neither did Fluffy. After all, it had been quite a morning. Fluffy was ready for his afternoon nap. Maybe he could not be a firefighter, but he can always dream. Wake up, firefighter Fluffy, a voice said. Fluffy's eyes popped open. He saw Miss Day and the whole class. We made firefighter posters, said Wade. Everyone held a poster. Every poster had a picture of Fluffy on it. Good work, Tom told Miss Day's class. Now Fluffy is a firefighter after all. Oh, that's very sweet of them. I like the messages that they have here. One of them says right here on the left, firefighter Fluffy says have an escape plan. Firefighter Fluffy says ask your parents to put up a smoke alarm. Firefighter Fluffy says don't play with matches or lighters. Firefighter Fluffy says fire is not a toy. These are really good messages that the book is telling not only Fluffy and everybody in the story, but then us as well as readers. This is something for us to make sure that we remember and that we know that playing with fire is not safe. Yes, thought Firefighter Fluffy. The best way to fight fires is to keep them from happening in the first place. And I think that is the end of our story. All right, first graders, well, I hope you enjoyed that fluffy story. Tomorrow we would be reading another fluffy story to find out what other adventures Fluffy has been on. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.